Right, I've got the Royal Enfield Constellation back on the bike lift, just for a little bit of going over before I venture out around the locality on it. I took it for a spin up and down the lane the other day and everything seemed to work alright, except when I applied the front brake there was quite a judder, which surprised me a little, because obviously I've had everything in bits, and I also remember cleaning out the brake drums and the shoes and setting everything up and adjusting it correctly. I initially thought that maybe there might have been a small patch of light rust in one or both of the drums maybe, although like I say I had cleaned them out not terribly long ago, and I thought it was a sort of grab or judder that might clear up with a few more miles on it. But I put the bike back on the bike lift because I found there's play in the steering head bearings, and obviously since I fitted them they've obviously taken a set just by the bike being moved around on and off the bike lift and bumped about a bit, and that short trip up and down a lane. And I've got the camera on a tripod, so you don't have to worry about my shaky hand. I'm going to set it down there where we can see the front mudguard and the exhaust pipe and the down tube, and I'll try and demonstrate. We've got quite a lot of shake in the steering head bearings, which I'll have to adjust out. It's not unusual for this to happen. It doesn't happen all the time, but quite often you can rebuild a front end and fit new steering head races and bearings like I've done, and they'll settle down. You think that you've got them in as far as they'll go and settled and everything, and in fact even if one or more races just creeps by a couple of thou after a slight jolt or whatever, you end up with lots of play, and I'll demonstrate how much we've got anyway. That is a lot, and I'm quite surprised that there is that much, but I'm pretty confident I'll be able to adjust it out, so that's what I'll do next. Get that sorted, a few checks over a few of the other basics, and make sure that the chain adjustment is still okay. Let's see if we can do that now. Actually, at the moment I'd be happy with that. Probably get a few miles in and maybe have to take some slack up out of that. I'll check the tyre pressures as well, and I'll make sure I've got plenty of fuel in it, so on and so forth. And yeah, once this is done we should be looking at a ride of probably about 5 or 6 miles. I think I'll do on it first off very soon.